Hello, thank you for listening to this episode of the Moore's October Rants. Today's rant is going to be titled Love or Lust because I feel like a lot of people get both of them mixed up. A lot of times, when we feel love, it's actually lust. Obviously, I'm going to be speaking from the perspective of a straight male because I am one, but this can be used towards men as well. But yes, I'm going to be speaking about women. You can feel lust towards a woman. You can feel like she's so sexy, she's so beautiful. Every single inch and curve of her is perfect. And that can kind of feel like love. Like you can feel like you're in love with her because of the way she looks and you just want to be with her. But when you really think about it, you don't actually love her because you do not know her. What you're in love with is her appearance and what she looks like. And that's not actual love. And one of the things that I'm going to be talking about on this topic is people who, can define love differently, because one of the things on this channel that I've been trying to do and, speak about in general is I try to let people understand that not everybody sees love or sees like words in general the same way. If you go back, you'll hear a rant that I made not that long ago called Define What You Mean, where I talk about how people can use words and they can always, mean something different than what we mean. People seem to define words differently and use words in a different way. And, what love means to me could mean something completely different to somebody else. So I wanted to get that clear before I talk about love because, like I said, it's love or lust. But true love is very, very different from lust. True love is when you are committed to somebody. You love them for who they are. You love every aspect about them. You love their insides as well. And, lust is pretty much a very superficial thing because you just love what you see. You don't actually love the person itself because what happens if they got into a car accident or some type of horrible accident and they weren't as beautiful as before the accident? You're probably going to move on or leave them or not be as attracted to them because you're attracted to the outside, and when you truly love somebody, they could get into any type of accident and you'd still be by their side. You'd still love them no matter what they looked like because you also love who they are as a person and you are dedicating yourself to that person, especially when you're dating them or especially with marriage. It goes way beyond someone's looks. And I feel like a lot of people, and some of them admit it, they get love and lust confused because, some people are even in a relationship with somebody where it's mostly lust and very little love and it feels like love. But if they were to, like I said, get into an accident or something was to happen to their looks that makes you very attracted to them, if that were to go away, you probably wouldn't be in a relationship with them anymore. You'd probably find a billion excuses to leave the relationship. So lust can only get you so far, Lust can only take you so far with other people when you're in, a relationship with them or you feel like you love them, because lust is not the same as love. And, there are some people that will admit that to you. They will admit that, like you'll say, is this more of lust or is this more love? And they'll admit that it's more lust. Some people are honest with themselves about this, but, some people are in denial and, they like to think that they would, be attracted to them even if they weren't as hot as they appear to be. But we all know that that's a lie. And, for my religious folks out there, because I don't know who's going to listen to this, but I know there's religious people that listen to stuff like this. And, you never know who I'll attract onto my videos. But I know the religious people, they do see lust as a sin, especially in the Bible. It says lust is one of the 7 deadly sins. So lust is never, that great. And lust can lead you into a lot of trouble. It can lead to a lot of problems, and, lust can really destroy your life. So just be careful when you are, approaching this topic because, like I said, a lot of people get them mixed up, but, it's really important to decipher it and tell the difference because they can feel very similar, but you have to learn the difference between the two. Anyways, thank you for listening to this episode of the Mars October Rants. I think I'm about done, like I said. So, again, like I said, thank you for listening. I don't think I want to add any more to this topic. I think that I pretty much added everything that needs to be said here. So, like I said again, thank you again for listening, and have a good one, guys. Goodbye.